We're back on the frenzy. I see you smiling. The final stop of his career could be the World Golf Hall of Fame. Soon to come for Manheim Township grab. Jim Furyk is the U.S. Senior Open at Saucon Valley Country Club. Sports Director Todd Sadowski travels to Lehigh County to catch up with Jim about defending the title he won last summer, his junior golf days in the Keystone State, and what happens when his youngest son heads off to college and Jim becomes an empty nester.
When did it hit you that, oh my goodness, I'm going to be defending the U.S. Senior Open in my home state?
Yeah, it wasn't until after winning, and sitting with Robbie Zalznick from the USGA, and they had me sign a few things, and kind of had a beer in my hand, and just kind of, big exhale. Won the golf tournament, felt good, and when they said, okay, we'll see you at Saucon Valley. Being back in Pennsylvania, being back in my home state, I have a lot of family and friends here, and so try to soak some of that in, and hopefully have a good week. I've heard a lot about Saucon Valley over the years and about the 3 golf courses, and folks argue which one's the best of the 3. A lot of times when you hear so much about a course and you hear, so much positive, sometimes you get there and you're like, well, it doesn't live up to expectations, but I thought it was wonderful today. I thought golf course tee to green is exceptional. It's a beautiful golf course. I think it's difficult, and then the greens are really difficult. There's a lot of movement on them, tiers, veins, humps. You don't want to get on the wrong side of the hole here.
Less than an hour and a half from your high school, from Manheim Township, so there's going to be a lot of go-go
streaks. That close?
Less than an hour and a half coming up the road. But I wanted to ask you about where you were playing, maybe in between college years, high school years. You said you played over in Philly. Did you play Gap events?
No, I played some Philly junior stuff. So like at the age of 13, 14, 15, 16, I was playing some golf in Philadelphia, the Philadelphia junior section. So I got a chance to kind of play a bunch of different courses. My dad was a sales rep. He sold golf equipment for what was Tommy Armour Golf at the time, and so he would make, we would make a schedule in the summer, maybe go out and play 6, 8 events, and then he would make sales calls around that area. So he'd drop me off in the morning, I'd play the event, sit around, he'd come pick me up late in the day, and we'd head back home. So a lot of fun.
Plans beyond golf? I mean, will we hear you do commentating? Will you, business plans? You start to think, you put so much into your kids, they'll be doing their thing. What does that mean for you in the future?
A little travel. My wife and I have a charitable foundation at home. We also, with that foundation, we run a Champions Tour event, the Constellation Furyk and Friends, in Jacksonville at Timuquana Country Club. So right now, she runs the foundation. She's the heart and soul. We have 4 full-time employees that are involved with the tournament and the foundation. I don't get the opportunity to do a lot of work with it, or not that I don't do a lot of work with the tournament, but I'm not in the office on a day-to-day basis. I probably see myself a little bit more involved with the foundation, a little bit more involved with what's going on, and I don't think anyone really needs me in the office for the tournament side of things. I'm not sure they want me in the office to screw things up, but probably spend a little more time involved on that. But I'm not looking forward to being an empty nester. I love the kids, and I think the 4 of us really enjoy when we have the opportunity to all be together. But it's time to grow. It's time for them to spread their wings and branch out, and they're great kids. But I could see Tabitha and I really do like to travel a little bit, and probably would like to spend some time traveling and seeing a little bit of the world.
It always sounds like a good plan. You could see Furyk and the rest of the field compete for the USGA Senior Open at Saucon Valley Country Club, June 23rd through 26th. If you want to see or share any of our stories on the Frenzy, make sure you check out fox43.com.